Having just written a book about trying to find independence, was it disappointing that you couldn't find an independent publisher for it?
No, it wasn't, not remotely. I love my publishers.
Are they the man?
There's a trite answer to this. Of course they are the man, and I want your pounds for the book, and that makes me the man, you know. And so we're all tied up in it, and we always all will be. Is the obvious dead honest answer. We do make a distinction in the book, and you have to find your own definition of what the man means. For the purposes of our journey, it wasn't necessarily about brands, it was about who we gave our money to, necessarily. So it wasn't a big political clenched fist statement. It was more a nostalgic thing. It was more a, does this America that used to exist still exist? And wanting to sort of go and find that spirit. And on that basis, I mean, obviously, the people we bought petrol from, or gasoline from, they didn't dig the petrol out of the ground themselves. They bought it from a major company somewhere else down the line, so it's always sort of connected in that way. But it still feels better to go to a place called Joe's Pump and give Joe the money than it does to go to yet another Esso. Because as much as anything, they make everywhere look the same and feel the same, and they shouldn't all look the same and feel the same. If you go to America, which is vast and as big as as anything, you shouldn't go from 3,000 miles across a country and find one town that looks exactly like the town you just left. I mean, that seems weird to me. So it was about places which give individuality in that way. And if you extrapolate from that point, if you're buying the same petrol really, but you're buying one from an independent or from a chain, that's the same as buying Coke, that is Coca-Cola, from an independent store or a Walmart. So that's exactly the same equation, because the Coke is the same as the petrol is in that equation. So in that sense, it's where you buy my book from rather than who publishes it, if you really wanted to follow that through. So obviously foils are independent, but it's not on sale yet. And if you choose to go home and buy it from Amazon, I don't know, and that's a choice for you to make. And all maybe if it makes you think and you still make an informed choice. I'm not telling you should do one thing or the other. I'm saying people should think about it. And how does your high street look? And can you make choices to change the way your high street looks by giving your money to one person and not the other? I mean, but it's for us to all decide as individuals. I'm not going to tell anyone what to do. So it doesn't come from that point of view. But so no is the short answer, and what I just said is the long answer.